evening of Friday, July 5th in 1968, hundreds of people quained in front of the Hollywood Bowl to see a band so mesmerizing and unique none other compared. They were known for their incredible music and making the crowds ecstatic. A band so famous at the time that they were preparing for their world tour to take on the entire world by storm. A band coming back to their hometown to play a gig so legendary and outstanding that people would talk about it years after. It's the night that the Doors played their legendary concert at the Hollywood Bowl in Los Angeles. Hello and welcome everyone. If you're new to the channel, hi, my name is Emma and this is the concert series. Basically in this series, I'm getting ready for concerts I wish I could have attended. But because these legendary concerts took place years before I was even born, I obviously couldn't attend them. So in this series, I'm taking you with me getting ready for these legendary concerts while telling you about the bands and the gig. Today's video focuses about a unique and wonderful rock band of the 60s, the Doors. I'm gonna tell you a little bit about their history, this legendary gig, and how to create this makeup look. And if this sounds like something you're interested in, just keep on watching. So per usual, all I've done so far was using some skin tint to kind of matte down my face and give it a very fresh and natural look and kind of cover up any blemishes I have. And now I'm gonna start with the eye makeup. So I'm kind of going for a very shimmery look, kind of inspired by Pamela Courson, who was Jim Morrisons' girlfriend for many years, and she was also the one who owned the Themis boutique with him, which this outfit is highly inspired by. And she kind of wore a lot of very shimmery eyeshadow looks. And so I'm gonna start off by using some silver shimmery eyeshadow and I'm just gonna apply it all over my lid. On July 5th, in 1968, the Doors played at the Hollywood Bowl in Los Angeles. It was the height of the Doors' career, and this concert would soon be one of rock's most memorable performances ever. They were promoting their third album, Waiting for the Sun, and they were really popular because their hit single Light My Fire had been #1 in 1967. So by 1968, the Doors had become one of North America's most popular bands and one of the most popular rock bands in the entire world. Playing the Hollywood Bowl was really special to the Doors because the band was formed in Los Angeles, so they were playing a show in their hometown. So as you can see, I'm taking the eyeshadow kind of a bit above my natural crease to just make the eye appear bigger. And now I'm going to use this kind of smaller, pointier brush, and I'm just going to make sure to apply the silvery eyeshadow also inside of my eyes, down here, to just open up the eye even more. Just 2 months after playing at the Hollywood Bowl, the Doors started their European career. And back in 1968, if you went on a European tour as an American rock band, that was a sign of huge success. The concert was actually recorded as part of their movie Feast with Friends, which basically featured the whole 1968 tour. So like always, I'm gonna link the video down below so you can check it out and really get the feeling of the concert. So next up, I'm gonna use this fine angled brush, and I'm gonna use this dark gray shimmery color to give me the classic 60s cut crease. However, today I'm gonna do it slightly different than what I usually do. So usually I'll start at the inner corner of my eye and then go all the way. However, for this look, I kind of just want to start right up here and then take it out. So I'm not gonna take it down all the way. So as you can see, like always, I'm starting out with very little product and kind of foreshadowing what I want to do. And now that I like the shape, I'm just gonna go in with more and more product, and I'm trying to make it as thin as possible but still having it very color dense. If you were wondering why I didn't draw the cut crease in all the way, it's because I really want to reflect the color of the dress in the makeup, and that is why I decided to add a dark green gemstone, kind of like in the end of where I would usually draw down my cut crease. So I'm just using this and putting it right there, just like that. Additionally to the camera footage, the sound was recorded on 8-track audio directly from the Doors soundboard by the Doors sound engineer Bruce Botnick. However, a bit of bad luck stroked the Doors during that important performance. Audio difficulties in Jim's microphone could have ruined the entire recording. However, luckily it was fixed after the first few songs. However, it prevented the perfect recording of Hello I Love You, The Wasp, and the first part of Spanish Caravan. Next up, I'm gonna do eyeliner, and basically I'm just going for a very thin eyeliner, and instead of winging it out, I'm gonna draw it down. As you can see, I'm just making it very, very thin and really close to my lash line. So as you can see, I'm kind of taking it down a lot further than I would usually do to just really give an interesting look. The Doors were all about expressing themselves. Their music wasn't really conformative to what was popular at the time, and that is why I want to do a makeup look that is very unique and different. On the night of July 5th in 1968, the crowd didn't only come to see the Doors perform, but they also came to see the extraordinary opening acts. Opening the show were the Chamber Brothers as well as Stepenwolf, and they made the crowd ecstatic for the Doors to go on stage. The concert was highly advertised all over LA, and reportedly the wall of amps used by the Doors made the sound so loud that you could hear them play up to the Hollywood Hills. So as said, I'm trying to go for a very different and unique look, which is why today I'm gonna use blue mascara. Blue and white mascara became really famous during the later 60s, especially after being seen on models like Penelope Tree in photo shoots. So I'm gonna use some lash primer to really make my lashes as big as possible, and then I'm gonna go over it with blue mascara. What I really love about this dark blue mascara is that I feel like from further away you can't really tell what it is that makes the eye makeup look so interesting and different, and then when you come up closer you really see that super interesting and unique look. So this concert wasn't only special to the crowd, it was also really special to Jim Morrison himself, because it was the night that one of his idols and biggest influences visited the show. Mick Jagger of the Rolling Stones actually came out to LA to see the Doors perform and to meet up with Jim Morrison. The two met up hours before the concert even started in Jim Morrison's motel room, and Mick came to ask Jim for advice on how to control a large crowd. So basically the Rolling Stones were getting ready for a huge tour, and it would be the first time for the Stones to tour big stadiums and venues. Jim Morrison was a master at controlling the crowd. He was really one of the true performers, and if you actually watch videos and footage of him on stage, you can see that yes, they perform the songs and that's incredible, but what's happening between the songs is wonderful as well. He's like telling these stories and really entertaining the crowd, and that kind of stage presence was something that Mick Jagger wanted to learn from him. So Mick Jagger sat in the first row next to Jim Morrison's girlfriend Pamela Courson, who highly inspired this look, and after the concert had ended he went backstage to meet the entire band and congratulate them on their extraordinary performance. It's also reported that Jim took LSD before the show started, and the band was really in prime shape. If you watch the video, you can see that everything is on point. Every single member of the Doors is giving one of their best performances, which really makes this concert so memorable. So I'm done with the eye makeup. I really love how this is looking, and I don't want to apply too much more makeup because I don't want anything to take away from the eyes. And I'm also going to show you how to create a very cool hairstyle later, which features a super unique headpiece. And so all I'm going to do now to finish the makeup is to use some lipstick. This is kind of like a shimmery dark red orangey sort of color, and I'm going to use this on my lips and also on my cheeks as blush. However, I'm not going to use this regularly on my lips, but I'm just going to apply little dots and then kind of work it in with my fingers so that it kind of looks a bit more natural and not like a heavy lipstick look. The Doors closed the concert by performing their song The End, which is actually probably the most incredible performance of the night. As said, the entire concert is outstanding, but their performance of The End really was what made the crowd go wild. This song was so well received that the footage of it is actually so incredible that the Doors decided to release it as the first clip of their concert film Feast with Friends. So now that I'm done with the makeup, I'm gonna show you how to achieve a hairstyle that is highly inspired by Pamela Courson's look at the Themis photo shoot. And from other pictures of this shoot, you can see that she clearly took her necklace and kind of held it up on her head. However, I want to make that look a little bit more secure so I can dance the night away while seeing the Doors perform. So I'm gonna use this beautiful necklace. I absolutely love it. I think it is so beautiful and unique. And the first thing that I'm gonna do is to just kind of put it on like I usually would. And I'm gonna put back my hair behind my ears and kind of use the necklace to pull over my ears. Now I'm making sure that I also take out all of the front pieces And I'm basically just gonna hold it up where I kind of want it to be. And then pulling back the whole necklace. So like this. And now I'm just holding it in the back while I use a comb to just kind of make sure where I want to part my hair, because I really want to part it a little bit for this. Just like this. And so now it's all about making this hold in place. So while holding this with one hand in the back, I'm going to use just a classic hair clip, and I'm just going to clip this up in my hair. And I'm trying to use like the hair more down on my head and not like the top layer of hair, so that I can later cover this up. So now I'm gonna do the same thing on the other side, just kind of making sure that it is secure over here as well. And now that I clipped it in place, I can actually just let go of the necklace. So this is what it looks like right now. As you can see, it kind of looks a little weird, but I'm just gonna use my top layer of hair and cover it up. So just placing the pieces over here to achieve that beautiful Pamela look. So Pamela usually wore her hair kind of up like this, and I was thinking about doing this, but I don't want this video to be a Pamela Courson inspired look. This is just what I would have done to see the Doors. And since I love to wear my hair down, especially for concerts and dancing, I decided to just leave my hair down like this. Even though the Doors were only active for a short period of time, they really made rock history with their unique and wonderful sound and their hypnotizing performances. With their unusual behavior, they took the world by storm and soon became one of the biggest bands of all time. The Doors paved the way for a lot of rock bands coming after them, with kind of making the transition from only singing about love and happy things to make the shift to more of a poetic songwriting, with interesting and unique lyrics that are critical and inspiring at the same time. So I'm done with getting ready, and by now I would have probably been so excited to go out and see a band perform, of which millions of people have the dream of ever seeing them perform. So I'm gonna put up some shots now of the makeup and the finished look to show you everything that I did. I hope you enjoyed the video, and I really hope you liked this look. This is a very unique look, inspired by a unique and incredible band. If you enjoyed the video, I would love you to give it a thumbs up and maybe even share it with a friend. It supports me, it supports the channel, and it would mean a lot. Please leave a comment down below telling me if you've ever seen the Doors live or if you've been to this specific concert. This is one of the things that I love the most about this format on my channel, is that people actually share their stories of these long lost nights and memories. You can also leave a comment down below telling me which band or concert you'd like to see me cover next in the concert series. If you're interested in all things 60s and 70s, like the pop culture, the people, the makeup, and the fashion, make sure to subscribe to my channel because I upload videos all about that, and I would love to have you around. I hope you have a wonderful day. Go out, enjoy the sunshine, take yourself some time to focus on you and your mental health today, and I will catch you in the next one. Bye guys!